All right, so we're going to talk about the well which we put in a week ago and had a hand pump on it. Today we brought out equipment to make it an electric shallow well. So we'll start with our storage unit. As you can see, there's a solar panel on top, and inside the unit we have 3 very large batteries with enough power stored up that we would probably never use it all up before it got recharged. And then connected to the batteries is a 2000 watt inverter, and you can figure out how many amps that is. And right now we have an extension cord attached to it. Now when I bought all the pieces for the pump and all the attachments, I went to a plumbing supply store. I bought all this stuff from Amazon, and we had pieces and parts, all kinds of stuff. Everything here costs like $8 a piece. Just a bunch of junk. So we hooked it up to the well and nothing happened. We couldn't pump out anything. So then I thought, well, why would we want to hook something to the top of the well pipe and wait for it to pump out all that air and you know, risk the pipe having an air leak in it, so it's not going to work. Because this pipe is crappy. We bought it from Lowe's. As you can see, the top, it's totally bent. And we know it's bent further down also. So the whole piping system is junk, and if I were to do it again, I would get some better pipe, and maybe in the future I'll need to do that. So what we did was we just ran a hose all the way down to the very bottom. Probably about 15 feet. It's the very bottom, and hooked up the pump, which of course is being run off of solar, and the output just happens to be a very large tube right now with no end to it. But as you can see, we have water, and it pumps constantly at this rate. I calculated it does a 5-gallon bucket in 1 minute, so that is plenty of water. It's pretty clean looking. We're not going to drink it, but and then I had to cut the end off of this pipe, but I did have it taped to the sprinkler, and it did make the sprinkler work just fine, even though it had a bunch of leaks in it. So once I get a different tube, we'll be able to sprinkler out here pretty good. I'm going to get a shorter hose too that goes down the well pipe, because all this unnecessary hose just causes strain on the pump. So the pump is running. It's very cool, not warm at all. Condensation because it's so hot out today. But to prime it, we just basically take the white hose and I pour about 3 16-ounce bottles of water down in it while the pump is running, and about a minute later the water comes up. So when we're done, we'll just pull that hose out, put a bucket upside down over the hole, and call it good. So that is the pump story. Free water from solar electricity and underground water.